Hey, greetings and salutations everybody, my name is Axe, and it is Sunday. Happy Sunday. I realize this video is out a bit later, I apologize. Basically what went down was that I worked in the morning, and so because I was gone so early, I couldn't have time to put up a video. When I got home, I had honestly completely forgotten, because for some reason I thought I had scheduled something, but enough about me and my personal life, I'll get to it. This video, if you haven't noticed already, this is COD 4 gameplay. Now, it'll get a bit chaotic and crazy, and some stuff will go down and all, but it's less about the gameplay and more about something I want to talk about, and this thing of why I do commentaries. Now, this is also going to transcend into a few other things that you'll see, but I didn't want to title the video them because I felt that it would be a, I don't know, view-whorish title? Anyways, okay, I'll put it this way. So, if you follow my channel at all, you realize that one of the things I do are commentaries. You know, I put gameplay and then I talk over it, and, you know, not live, that is, for the most part. And I just talk about stuff. I talk about topics, just things that are on my mind, general social behaviors that I might observe, or just anything really in general that I feel that I can, you know, have a good, I don't know, I guess it's a conversation, because, you know, comment section back, but, a good monologue with, I guess is the point I'm saying. And one of the things I started thinking about lately is, well, what separates me from other YouTubers? Because lately my channel has been growing quite rapidly, and a lot of that is from collaboration with Mr. 360 Games and other YouTubers like Krusty Mustard and Tedious Parrot and Clash, JTM, and stuff like that. But for the most part, you know, just because you do a video with people, if you don't put out good content, you know, why are they going to watch you? So I've been thinking for a while of, like, why is it, what do I do that's different? And, you know, not just what I do is different, but what is it about me? And, I don't know, you know, what can I do that I would enjoy that would broaden my horizons? Like, what are, because I don't like doing, some things that I, you know, that would do well in a channel asset, but I just don't want to do them, so I won't do them. And one of the things I really thought deep down that I really enjoy are commentaries, and this idea that I can just kind of like monologue things, talk about what's on my mind, and people get stuff from it, which is really important to me. And I guess I can go into a little backtracking here. And before I actually no, you know, I'll make this a good thing. It'll hopefully will tie this up rather nicely is my intention. So when I first started getting into YouTube, it was Modern Warfare 2 days. Hence, kind of why I made this COD 4 gameplay, because it's variety. And COD 4 / Modern Warfare 2 were kind of the days where I really started getting into gaming and really started getting into YouTube. And some of my favorite people on YouTube that I really got into were Team Respawn, the original Team Respawn. So you had Sark, Hutch, and C-Nanners. And all three of those guys together, I would love it. I would come home from school, and this was when Respawn was at its peak, I guess I'd say. And I'd come home from school, and I'd watch, you know, Call of Duty videos, whether it be Modern Warfare 2 or whatever, and commentaries, and hear people talking about stuff and getting crazy footage. And I loved it. I loved, like, listening to these people, even though I didn't know who they were, you know. I have no connection to them other than the video. I loved hearing what they had to say, and I loved the stuff that happened. I loved the nostalgic shenanigans that went on between, as I said, like Sark, Hutch, and Nanners. And that's what really got me into videos. And so anytime I do a commentary or COD 4 videos, even though nowadays I still have people I enjoy who do commentaries, for the most part, it reminds me of why I got into watching videos in the first place. I do commentaries because it's what I enjoy watching on YouTube. You know, it's not bashing on, because everyone has their own channel, but, like, I personally don't watch a ton of Let's Plays. Almost none. That's nothing against Let's Plays, you know, Let's Plays are awesome. I've done a few, I do watch some, and, like, long ones I'm talking, like, you know, Let's Play channels like, Clash or Seamus, and that again, this is not a knock, because I think they both have highly incredible, successful channels. I think they have great content, but for me, what I loved on videos on YouTube were commentaries and, like, special montages. Basically, the videos that I do on my channel are the videos that I would enjoy watching, because I don't put anything on my channel that I don't think is good. So what got me into commentaries were the original kind of like titans of, I guess, like, first-person shooter YouTube people. And then from there, it broadened my horizons, and now I have many people who I watch and enjoy aspects of them and what they do, and I look up to. And don't build my channel around, but it's like there's a few people who it's like certain aspects like I wish I could be a little bit more like this, so maybe if I work for that, but I never change myself. And I think the main reason I proposed this video and this question is because commentaries nowadays are very scarce. Unless you go to many of the main YouTubers, like the main big ones, you don't see a lot of channels doing commentaries like as much. If it's anything, it's a live commentary or a playthrough or stuff like that. That's also very entertaining. But you don't see a lot of people really just putting up gameplay anymore and just talking about life. And stuff in it, that was kind of what I grew up with YouTube with, and I enjoyed, and hence why I reflect it here. And I think it's a good thing because every single person is different, and every single person has their own mentality and mindset and opinions, and this universe is not just you. This life is not just you. This life is everybody you interact with and everybody you meet, whether it be for 1 second of existence or in a lifetime. And to me, looking at that the different perspectives that people can bring to the table can make you more well-rounded. The more people that you listen to, in my opinion, because like I can get up here and I can make a video talking about all this, and you don't have to get most of it. Let's say you don't agree with most of the things I say. That's perfectly fine. My hope is that you find that one thing in the video that it was like, oh, I agreed with him on that, or oh, I agreed, or many things. It depends on anything, but. To me, I think it's a really good thing if you ever want to become a better person and more well-rounded individual, just listen to people's opinions on things and share your own in a good building way. And in the end, you get a result of where there's stuff that you kind of pick and choose, and you formulate your own opinion based off of collective wisdom from others. And in the end, you figure out what you truly believe and what you truly like and what your real opinions on things are. Because sometimes you don't know what you want, but when somebody tells you something that you don't want, it brings you closer to your definition of happiness, if that makes any sense. Like, we don't always know what we want, but we know we don't want what's there. And so if you narrow it down, eventually you come to find your definition of what you like and what your opinions are and what life means to you. Because it's not a universal answer. I personally think it's the people you meet and interact with. And so I hope that my commentaries and who I am and my background and stuff, I hope to create kind of a legacy for others who are possibly maybe in the next few years start up a channel or start enjoying stuff like that. I hope to be kind of, I don't want to say an inspiration, but I hope that it sparks people's interests and gets them into something they like to do, and I hope they enjoy it. So anyways, I hope you all have an amazing day. Thank you so much for supporting me. I love you all, and many more videos to come. So thank you, and enjoy your weekend, and have a nice day. Who says I want to see motivation as a topic? I mean, honestly, I've been in school for like 18 years now. Oh my gosh, and I've noticed more and more I'm losing my motivation. So what is your take on motivation? What motivates us to do?